Hello everyone, and welcome back to Adam's Journey, our adventures in the story mode of Niche, where Adam's distant descendants are still trying to find the quest for Home Island. We're going to carry on right where we left off, so if you need to catch up, be sure to check out the playlist linked in the video description, because we have a very impatient Nicheling, Anna here, the last of our Generation 2 sisters, who is ready to have her child that she's finally had with Rodon, who has been hoping for a long time that Anna would realize that he was just doing his best to try to protect her. And it was really realizing that Anna can protect herself and that Rodon can rise to the occasion when real danger, like a rogue, wanders by, that finally cemented their romance. But she is ready to have that baby, especially because there's a chance the baby may have Rodon's home island immunity, which is very important to keep in our family. And I think that Anna actually built her nest on top of this tree trunk in defiance of all of the birds who are now swooping overhead, terrorizing the family with memories of their grandfather and father's tale of the terrible blue bird that stole him away from his home oh so long ago. So Anna is the kind to challenge that, and she's like, oh yeah, get down here and I'm gonna fight you. And she even built her nest there as a sign of like defiance and confidence that she's going to be able to protect her baby from whatever they have to offer. And meanwhile, we don't have any other pregnant females out and about right now, but we do have a bunch of kids who have just grown up, like Aline. So Aline has actually reached full maturity. And she has bee and home island immunity. Fingers crossed that we'll be able to potentially combine that with Lynn maybe in the future. Or even like, I guess, okay, where's Moku? Or Moku who is, oh, he's got bee. So yeah, that wouldn't work. But we've got a whole bunch of like options for immunity. And as I mentioned last time, we're gonna start breaking the family up into kind of different groups, different like classes in a way, but classes like in a game where you've got like your clerics and you've got your mages, and over here you've got your like academics or your knights. And we're gonna have the home island group who constantly feel this tug and this urge to go north and explore further and fulfill that quest that they were given by their grandfather Adam. Then we're going to have the berry blessed group, who are going to be the double nimble pod like Buzz, who looks like a bumblebee, which is just amazing. And they're going to be really obsessed with all of these berry bushes. They've interpreted their stories from their grandfather as the importance of the berry bush. Yes, their grandfather may have lost his home island, but he was saved when he fell from that bird by landing in a berry bush, and that berry bush nurtured him to adulthood and gave him all of the food that he needed in order to survive. So the berry blessed find that they're beginning to believe their job is to gather as many berries as possible and to offer those berries up to the wanderers, who are going to expand our territory and search for home island. So they aren't even very possessive of their berries. They just believe that the more food that the tribe has stored away, the better, and the more proof it is that they are berry blessed by the berry bushes. And then we have the wandering groups, who are going to be the nichelings who don't have home island immunity, who have okay-ish skills, but really it might be best utilized by helping us to push forward and discover more territory, like so. Ta-da! And gather nesting material and help us figure out the best path up to the north. And some of those wanderers are going to help us unlock really unique things, like Rassi here, who has water body and has finally convinced her father Pri, who's getting quite old, but he can understand her desire for new adventures and new places, that she and little Tio, who is her younger brother, are ready to head out and start exploring the ocean together. So we're going to let Tio grab this last nut and then jump over here. And we're gonna let Pri jump over and pass away under this tree. Well, he's got a couple days left, and talk to his eldest child, Kuno. So Tio and Rassi both have water body, and they're going to be a wandering group. In fact, come on! What am I doing? I need to start like indicating who's who. So any of our wanderers, I'll go ahead and give blue gemstones to. That'll make my life much easier. Home Island will have orange gemstones, And then Berry Blessed I will leave with green gemstones. All right, and Home Island gemstones take precedence. So that means that LePew, actually, he is Berry Blessed with double nimble fingers, but he's going to fill the pool of the Home Island immunity as something even more important. So this is it. This is the moment where we really start differentiating between all of our nichelings and start assigning those gemstone colors. Gemstone colors are so useful for being able to make those notes too. Aline, you are also one of the Home Island immunity. Oh, that's gonna make my life so much easier. I'm so glad that I remembered that. Belina, you're actually Berry Blessed and Water Blessed. And if you're Water Blessed, I think I'm gonna give them, oh, pink? Yellow? Let's see, I need to expand. You can expand how many colors are on these gemstones and make custom gemstone colors. It's just been a long time, so I need to update my colors, so we can do that. I'll give Water Blessed ones yellow, because it's the last color that we've got. Speaking of Water Blessed, that includes you, New. And New, you really are too old to be getting leeches. That's not going to go over well. Just warning you. Alright, Anna, you are a Wanderer. There we go. Rodon, you're actually Home Island. Nota, you are a Wanderer. Because he's not Berry Blessed either. Blina, yeah, she's Water Blessed. Then we've got Tanu, who is a Wanderer. We've got little Komis, who is also a Wanderer. But bear in mind, some of these Wanderers have, like Moku, have really rare genes like K. So we want to keep an eye on some of those. And Va, you are actually a Wanderer. There we go. He had a lot of kids, but he didn't have Home Island immunity. I just really liked him. Alright, there we go. Excellent. Alright. So we're gonna actually have Kuno spend some time talking with his father, but truly be ready to start wandering with all of his family up to the north. Alright, and little No-No is a Berry Blessed. We're gonna have him be watched over by his father, who will now tell LePew, his nephew, and Aline, his niece, and Len, his son, what he knows about the legends of the lands to the north, because this group is ready to start adventuring. Holy cow. Look at Lynn. I love that he can just like rip a berry bush to pieces. Alright, we'll get LePew. Oh, LePew! Oh, and LePew! He and Lynn cannot gather from these berry bushes. I think that LePew, because it's LePew, I'll say that he realizes he can't do that because he's got that super sensitive little anteater nose. But he almost ate it and then realized something about this just doesn't smell right. And we're going to let Aline step in because she can actually harvest from that because she's got toxic fangs. But if LePew had tried to do that, we would have died, which would be very bad. Also, when are we going to unlock Toxic Body? Because I feel like we've been eating a ton. A ton. 3 more and we unlock Toxic Body? Yes! We're gonna have such colorful, amazing kids. That's gonna be amazing. Oh my gosh. Just 3 more harvest of those and we're good. Yes! Alright, that's gonna be exciting. Alright, meanwhile, Buzz doesn't really want to wander too far from his berry bushes. He's very proud about being able to watch over all these berry bushes, and probably even dreams of having a child of his own who will be able to help him with the berry bush hunt. The rogue returns! Alright, Nota, jump down here. Do your best. Nota is a wanderer. He can work on getting our attack up. And he's going to protect everyone in the tribe. We're going to have little Blina, who is old enough to come over and stay with her auntie Anna, who's getting ready to have a child. And then we're going to have Rodon come and try to help out with protecting this chaos as well. Because he's going to protect Anna with everything he has. Alright, where'd that rogue go? We're gonna find him. Alright, meanwhile, Va has his mini children. His sons are showing off that they can indeed... I can't attack that bird, unfortunately. They can indeed explore, they can indeed defend themselves, gather enough food, and they all want to go wandering because they have the digging paws. So they want to find the ways of the moles and go search out for things that they can dig up because the moles talk about treasures buried in the soil. Oh, I need to put Comus into the mole hole as a child though, so that's something that Va was supposed to do to honor his deceased mate, and I kind of forgot. Alright, is that everybody? Nope, gotta get New. New, come on over. we're gonna get you right up here, buddy, so that we can pull off that nasty leech in just a second. Phew! All right. Pregnant one. There we go. Anna, you ready to give birth? Let's do this. Baby! Hello, little one. She's not sickly. She has home island immunity. Yes! Rodon, Anna, welcome to Anime. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, she's even striped and everything. She's beautiful. Oh. Anadon. I think Anadi? I'm gonna name her Anadi, kind of to put both of her parents' names together. There we go. How exciting is that? I think that Anna's actually super proud. Like, wow, like we've got a really nice kid. Oh my goodness. In fact, let's go ahead and we're gonna have which one? We're gonna go ahead and have Aline gather up 1, 2 of those toxic berries. Kuno will gather up one more, and there we go! We have just unlocked Toxic Body. Sweet! So I'm gonna have Anna come down here. We're gonna grab Toxic Body, because that's amazing. No, don't you dare call out again. There we go. Don't waste your moves like that, Anna. I was trying to look at what your daughter has. Alright, meanwhile, her daughter has runner's leg and nimble fingers. I think we're going to go ahead and assign... We've nimble fingers as well. There we go. To Anna. And Rodon, you don't have much time left, so we're gonna go ahead and assign... Too bad we can't assign anything that has to do with attack. Because we've hardly had to lift a paw to defend ourselves or attack anything their whole lives. So, we're gonna have Anna come down, and I guess Rodon, what can I assign you to? Huge pattern? I think I'm gonna assign, you know what, we're gonna go with pattern density. I want to crank up, or maybe toxic body? You know what, we're gonna go with toxic body as well. Because we've eaten so many toxic berries, and they're here at the edge of a swamp, so why not? We're gonna have her come down, and she's gonna be like, you know, actually, Rodon, look at our daughter. She's very healthy. I think she's going to be wonderful, especially because she has home island immunity. Yes! She will be able to carry on our father's legacy, and I think that that is going to flatter Rodon. Yes! And then we will get ready. Oh, I should have put her on a nest. That's okay. I keep forgetting their life. Ah! Go away, bird. You can't have my babies. But I keep forgetting their lifespans are so short because we're not playing on a custom setting. Bird again. Alright. Rodon's going to stick around and defend the area. And speaking of defending the area, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to have... Oh, new! Leech off. New! Oh, he's only got 1 day left to live. Alright, he wants to spin it in the water then. So we're going to let him dive in. Rest in peace, New! And we're going to have Nota continue his exploring and sniff very suspiciously at that plant, which is not telling me right now, because apparently Nota doesn't have a very good sniffer, curses, if it is a dangerous plant or not. Alright, meanwhile, Tio, you ready? Tio and Rasi are going to say goodbye to their father, Pri, who is now resting under this tree. Oh, there's actually a bunch of things to dig up over here. What the heck? Finally! Oh, the digging crew is going to find that, and they're probably going to take off to the left. That'll be awesome. But Pri is resting under the tree with his son, gathering up what they can, learning what they can, spending some time trying to learn from his son on how to crack open that nut, but it is simply too tough of a nut to crack. And he will say goodbye to Tio and Rasi, who are going to start their journey wandering deep into the ocean. There we go. And trying to do some of their exploring in the waters because they just have felt the call their whole lives. Hopefully we can get them into the deep water or even swim them up the stream so that we can get a little bit of swimming going. Alright, is that everybody? No! This is why I normally play with limited, numbers of tribe members. Alright, meanwhile we have our digging wanderers. Va only has a couple days left, but he's gonna come over. We'll have him guide his children, encourage them to gather up as much food as they can first, but express to his children that if they wish to go and wander and explore the world, then he will fully support them in their endeavors. So yeah, Va and Pri, who are two of our oldest boys, are saying goodbye to their children and watching them disperse upon the land, ready to explore. Meanwhile, we're gonna have Buzz. Buzz is probably gonna start thinking about, like, you know, there's a nest over here, there's a bunch of berry bushes over here. I wonder if I could convince somebody to kind of come over and, like, maybe have a few babies with me. K and B, A and G. Ha! And Komis is actually perfect. Meanwhile, Latala really wants to do a bit more exploring. She smells things, there's interesting things further in. And, oh, there's a bottle and a bunch of berry bushes. I think that would get Buzz very excited to know that there's even more berry bushes awaiting. And then Rue also only has a couple days left, and he's going to spend it clearing the way away. And I think No might stick around here because there's so many berry bushes. And just teaching, again, the whole family everything he can about what the legends said about their future. Alright, let's clear all those away. Whew! Holy cow! Yeah, it's really surreal to see Generation 3 start to fade out of the way, I've got to say. Alright, meanwhile, we'll gather up some food there. We're at almost 200 food! Yes! Okay, and it's Pri's last day! Okay, Pri. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, old man. I think your twin? His twin passed away too! Heck! Oh, his twin was actually our little new who met his end in the ocean like he always wanted, so that's okay. But alright, now that we have assigned everybody to where they want to be in life, let's get this moving. We're gonna start swimming. We're gonna start following, let's follow the deeper waters, because I feel like these two would really want to, oh yes! They have unlocked webbed hind legs and webbed paw. They would really want to just swim the whole way. There's shallows they could crawl through, but Tio and Rasi have their whole lives as water-bodied creatures ahead of them to explore. So they're gonna head out there. And then down here, we're gonna go ahead and Buzz is going to be absolutely enthralled to have all of the berry bushes suddenly offering up full harvest. Latala, as a wanderer, knows that she needs to also help out. There's a ton of berry bushes right here. She's literally standing between 3 of them. And then Lepew and the rest, so No will feel like he wants to stay with the berry bushes, and he looks up to Cousin Buzz, who he can now see as one of the most professional of all of the berry collectors. But the rest, they feel the pull of Home Island. So we'll have Rue kind of lead the way a little. Oh, hey! Rue will point out, this is where you should go then. If this is what you seek, then to the north, this is what the legends speak of. So let's go ahead, gather up some food, maybe clear some things away as Rue departs his final bits of wisdom. And Aline is going to join them once she gathers up some of the food, because that is more food that little No cannot gather. Alright. Then Belina, you do not have Home Island immunity. Who got a leech? Really? Alright, I think Nota's like, nope. I don't think he likes the leeches, so you know what? He's gonna try exploring further in, not realizing the whole time that there are a ton of snails right over his head. And let's get little baby Anna D down here. Get out of my nest, Domingo. We're gonna jump up here, and we'll gather up more food. And Belina, I really think Belina is... Oh, she has the desire to swim as well. We might let her start swimming and exploring. I'm gonna have... She's berry blessed, though, so she's gonna gather up these berries first. Who would I want to breed Belina with? G and A immunity. I would want to look at anybody with Home Island immunity. Maybe Lynn? Maybe, oh, maybe Kuno. Oh, that would be such an awesome mix, actually. Yes, okay. So now that Kuno has actually been here with his father, and he will say goodbye to his father's bones, we're going to have Va say goodbye to his digging children as well. And Komis, I don't think she really likes that peaceful bear, but she's like, well, I mean, this is happening. And we're gonna have Tanu gather up some food. We'll have Moku gather up some food. And we will have Va gather up a little bit of food. Moku will come over to be next to his father in his final moments, and they will get their father's blessing to start wandering as well, seeking out the places where they may dig in the ways of their mother's mole people. Alright, and let's get Kuno over here, and Kuno is now going to now that he has fulfilled his family obligations of helping to raise his many siblings, of seeing both his parents off in life, he is going to follow this urge that he has to explore and go further in life. So we're going to start sending him up to the north as well. Alright. I think... Let's jump over here. Another nest! No wonder there was a Dodomingo nearby. But I think that covers everybody. Thank goodness. And let's go ahead and say goodbye to our two old men seeing their children off on their next legacy. The twins, Rue and Va. And let us prepare for Anna's next child. Goodbye, you two! Oh my goodness. And we have a new baby! Little Taro, who has a home island immunity as well. Holy cow, that's fantastic. So these guys are all going to have the urge to start traveling. And Blina, even though she's water blessed, I think that she just has the urge. She thinks that there might be waters to the north, which there are. Could she do a big swim and meet him up here? I think we'll have her join up the group because there's rumors of waters to the north. And no toxic body, but we have toxic body recessive in Taro. So that's a good thing at least. But alright guys, so really getting there. I'm really remembering why normally in a lot of our hundreds of other episodes of Niche, we limit the number of tribe members, but I think having everybody kind of broken apart into these classes of wanderers, of the ones who have the urge to find home, of the ones who have the urge to just swim, have the urge to just do berry collecting, it's going to help us build up a huge food reserve because there's no Berryina on this island so far. Not a good thing though, because we do need to defend ourselves at some point in the future. And it's going to allow us to really move things along even though our population keeps climbing. So if you guys could, do please leave a like for our wonderful nichelings. The mini brothers have almost all passed away this time, leaving behind their hopes for the legacy that their children will lead. And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.